Good day everyone, I am Armani Manuel, your reporters for today. Now, we will tackling about grade level standard. Learning area standard use mother tongue appropriately and effectively in oral, visual and written communication in a variety of situations and for a variety of audiences. Context and purposes including learning of other content, subjects, and language demonstrate appreciation of various forms of literacy genres and take. So, learning area standard, it says mother tongue is more effective if we're trying to speak it in front of our learners. If we contemplated our pupils, they are more aggressive to respond from our questions. If they are used mother tongue, they are also more comfortable to speak. They easily to express what they want to say compared to using our general language. Sinasabi din dito na dapat na-appreciate natin ang various form of literacy, genres at ipagmalaki ang isang cultural heritage. Now, let's proceed to K-stage standard or Kender to grade 3. By the end of grade 3, students will enjoy communicating in their first language on a familiar topics for a variety of purposes and audiences, using basic vocabulary, phrases, read L1 text with understanding and create their own stories and text in their L1 or lesson 1. K-stage, it means kinder to grade 3 nga. It says, after they took the kinder to grade 3, mas magiging bihasa ang mga bata sa pakikipag-usap sa iba't ibang tao gamit ang kanilang unang lengguwahe. At sa stage na ito, ay mas malalaman nila kung paano gamitan ang basic vocabulary, kagaya ng him, her, she, he, this, that, and it, at marami pang iba. And they also know how to create their own story. Ano po? So, dumako na po tayo sa grade level standards. So, dumako na po tayo sa K. Ano po? Or kindergarten. Sinasabi po dito the learner demonstrate skills in strategies and phonemic awareness, alphabet knowledge, sound letter correspondence, decoding, vocabulary, and comprehension as they enjoy listening and responding to a variety of texts in their mother tongue. So bago po tayo pumunta dyan at pag-usapan yan, alamin po natin muna kung ano ba yung phonemic. So, phonemic ay ang kamalayan ng isang tagapakinig na marinig, makilala, at sabayan ang mga tunog at bigyan ito ng kahulugan. So, sinasabi dito sa kindergarten na tinutukoy lang po dito yung alphabet knowledge like nursery rhymes, abacada, pwede rin ng iba pang mga kantang pambata sa kindergarten. Pinag-aaralan din dyan yung vocabulary word. Kung mapapansin natin sa kindergarten, gusto ng mga bata yung mga kanta na masasaya. Sa paraang ito, mas lalo nilang nai-enjoy mag-aaral at matuto ang kaniwang kanta na kanilang ginagamit ay yung tong-tong-tong pakitong-kitong na kung saan ay galing sa ating lingwahe or ang ating mother tongue. Mas maganda rin na ipakanta ito sa mga bata upang malaman nila kung ano ba yung kahalagahan ng ating mother tongue. Kagaya ng alpabetong Pilipino, ano pa ba yan? Yung laron-larong sinta, tsaka yung mga iba pa nating mga kantang Pilipino na pwede nating iparinig sa mga bata. So, dumako na tayo dito sa grade 1. Sinasabi dito na the learner demonstrate basic communication skill in talking about familiar topics using simple words in both verbal and nonverbal cues to understand spoken language, show understanding of basic vocabulary and language structures, reading process, rating system, and appreciates aspect of one's culture. So dito sa grade 1, it basically means that student can demonstrate the word, how are you, I'm glad to see you, and also the pupils are familiar in a simple topic and simple word like had, here, friend, food, family, and etc. And children also know the verbal and non-verbal cues. Verbal mean you are using a word, while non-verbal using expression, gesture, posture, and other body language. In this stage, the student is starting to know how to read, write properly, like writing their name, age, and etc. At this grade, they know how to appreciate one's culture, like mano po. Now, dumako po tayo dito sa grade 2. The learners demonstrate communication skills in talking about variety of topics using developing vocabulary and simple phrases and sentences. Simple to complex spoken language using both verbal and nonverbal cues. Understands vocabulary and language structures, appreciates and understands the culture aspect of the language and the rating system used, and reads and writes simple and short literary and informational text. So dito sa grade 2, sinasabi na the pupils can write a sentence, can give a response for a topic from simple to complex, understand the cultural aspect, and read literary and informal text. Okay. So sa grade 3 po tayo. Sinasabi po dito sa grade 3 na the learner demonstrates communication skills and talking about variety of topics using expanding vocabulary and phrases, show understanding spoken language in different contexts using both verbal and non-verbal cues, vocabulary and language structures, cultural aspect of the language, reads and writes literary and informational texts. So ano ba yung ibig sabihin ng grade 3? Doon sa grade 3, sinasabi lang na learners can share what they learn in a specific topic, can communicate to their surroundings, and also can analyze the thought of every word while reading and reading a literary and informal text. So now proceed po tayo sa domain, content standard, and performance standard. So ano nga po ba yung domain? Domain is a specified sphere of activity or knowledge. Content standard, it means this cube, the knowledge and skills that students should attain. Sa performance standard naman po, a management approved expression of the performance threshold, requirement, or expectation that must be met to be appraised at a particular level of performance. So, ito po yun. Domain, content standard, performance standard. Ano po? So, puntahan po natin yung oral language. Sa oral language po, sa content standard niya, sinasabi na manifest beginning language to communicate in different context. So, ibig sabihin po niyan, child can easily to communicate and understand the context using vocal tract. Sa performance standard naman po niya, uses beginning oral language skill to communicate personal experience, ideas, and feelings in different contexts. So, ibig sabihin po niyan, oral language is a skill to communicate, express ideas, and show the feelings in different contexts. Sa phonological po, sinasabi sa content standard na demonstrate understanding that words are made up of sounds in syllables. So, sinasabi naman na they can tell what he learned in a specific topic. Sa performance standard naman po ay sinasabi naman po ng phonological skill na uses knowledge of phonological skills to discriminate and manipulate sound patterns. Sinasabi po doon na using phonological skill, the child will know how to pronounce and deliver the word properly. So, dumako na po tayo sa book and print knowledge. So, sabi sa book and print knowledge, sa content standard niya, demonstrate understanding of the basic features of a book and how print work as a prerequisite for reading. So, sinasabi po doon na the children must have a hard copy of the topic to prepare themselves for the some question. At sa performance standard naman po niya, sinasabi po na demonstrate knowledge and understanding of the organizations and basic features of print. Sinasabi po doon na they tell what they learn and response quickly for the teacher's question. Phonics and word recognition, sinasabi po sa content standard niya na demonstrate knowledge of the alphabet and decoding to read, write, and spell words correctly. So, ang sabi po nun, they can approach the letter and spell every words. Sa performance standard naman po niya ay sinasabi na applies grade, level phonics, and word analysis skills in reading, writing, and spelling words. It can analyze what they read and spell the word properly. So, sa fluency po tayo. Fluency, demonstrate the ability to read grade 1 level text with sufficient accuracy, speed, and expression to support comprehension. So, sinasabi lang po dito na the accuracy of our learners to read and how they express every word. Tapos, sa performance standard naman po niya, sinasabi na reads with sufficient speed, accuracy, and proper expression in reading grade level. Essay, they can read in exact speed and give a proper expression and response for every punctuation mark. Dumako po tayo sa composing. Sabi sa composing, sa content standard, demonstrate the ability to formulate ideas into sentences or longer texts using developmental and conventional spelling. So, sinasabi niya na they can write a longer sentence with confidence that they are no mistake in spell. Sinasabi naman po sa performance standard na uses basic knowledge and skills to write clear, coherent sentences and simple paragraph based on a variety of stimulus materials. Sinasabi naman po niya na learners can write a paragraph sentences and tell the improvement of the child. So, dumaritso na po tayo dito sa grammar awareness. Sinasabi dun sa content standard niya na demonstrate awareness of language grammar and uses when speaking or writing. So, sinasabi po dun na they know how to speak and give the listener a good deliberation of every word and even in writing. Performance standard naman po, ang sinasabi ay speak or writes correctly for different purposes using the basic grammar of the language. So, it said that child have a good communication skill and can write a sentence in a proper way. Sa vocabulary and concept development po, as sinasabi po sa demonstrate developing knowledge and use of appropriate grade level vocabulary and concept. So, sinasabi po dito na they know how to use their knowledge, vocabulary, and concept in appropriate grade level. Doon po sa performance standard, ang sinasabi po ay uses developing vocabulary in both oral and written form. Sinasabi naman po dito na children will expected to perform the written and oral to develop their vocabulary. So, dumako naman po tayo sa listening comprehension. Ang content standard po nito ay demonstrate understanding of grade level, narrative, and informational text. Pupils will understand and get the lesson clearly every discussion. Sa performance standard naman po niya, sinasabi na comprehends and appreciate grade level, narrative, and informational text. So, sinasabi naman po dito na learners gather a new knowledge using narrative and informational text. Sa reading comprehension naman po, kagaya rin po ng listening comprehension, demonstrate understanding of grade level, narrative, and informational text. So, ganon din po yun. Pupils will understand and get the lesson clearly for every discussion. So, dito naman po na iba sa performance standard, uses literary and narrative text to develop comprehension and appreciation of grade level, appreciate reading materials. So, sinasabi naman po dito na they can read a book and give corresponding response on the teacher's question. So, attitude towards reading. Ang content standard naman po niya ay demonstrate positive attitude towards language, literacy, and literature. It says that students are confident to express every words that they are read, can write, and give explanation to what they listen. Ito naman po sa performance standard niya, values reading and writing as a communicative activities. So, learners must use their knowledge to communicate other and share they had learned. Study skills po, demonstrate basic knowledge and skill to listen, read, and write for specific purposes. So, sinasabi po dito na the student can cooperate on the discussion and give an appropriate response to every activity. Sa performance standard naman po niya, listens, reads, and writes for a specific purpose. So, sinasabi naman po dito, learners are focused on the specific topic to gain new knowledge and give a response for the teacher's question. At yan na po nagtatapos ang aking report. Isang mapagpalang araw po sa inyong lahat.